Keeping you sane. Well, no one heard that. Now you could say it again. What's up, everybody? Hi. Hello.
What's going on, people?
Oh, man. So happy Sunday. Xbot's obviously not going to play a song because he was busy getting coffee. So, Butchervan, you can shout out the Iron Bean coffee again.
Getting coffee for you. I'm saying,
yeah.
Me.
Brought to you by Iron Bean Coffee, keeping you sane through every holiday.
I wish I had some Iron Bean coffee when we went to GameStop earlier. I was freaking out. Xbot and I decided to take the kids out, and I got in the car and I started crying a little bit.
Why'd you freak out at GameStop?
I can't handle the crowds this time of the year. But Xbot, you can play your song at the end of the show, I suppose. What's going on, everyone? Happy Sunday.
I only do it because that's what the listeners want, okay?
Yeah, that's what you think. So anyways, guys, we have Supersonic Station here, Butchervan, Xbot, and myself. Crispy Bomb is taking the night off. He's got a holiday party thing going on, and I just came for one. Butchervan's in the middle of one, but he's hiding right now. So he's hanging out with us. So if someone yells, Butchervan, get out of the closet, you know what's going down.
That's right.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I want to hear the story again because I need to put it in my head where Butchervan is. He's like upstairs, away from the party,
hiding
inside his closet.
Yeah, so
well, Butcher, I'd be careful. Supersonic is trying to picture where you are right now.
Yeah, so we got invited to a holiday party, and I was debating whether I was going to stay home and do the podcast and then go to the party afterwards, or just go to the party and then podcast while I'm here. And so I did that, and so now I'm here. I brought all my equipment, and I locked myself upstairs, and they're upstairs.
So if someone bangs on the door and they tell you to come out of the closet, you're going to start singing, I'm coming out. I want the world to... That would be epic. You would just have to do it.
Anytime I hear someone coming out of the closet, it always takes me back to that South Park episode when they're trying to get Tom Cruise to come out of the closet.
Oh, yeah.
That's great.
Tom Cruise is a fudge packer.
Oh, whoa.
Okay,
Oh, seriously.
Can't make those allegations.
Packing fudge. It's what he does.
Oh, wow. All right, great.
Every
Great
time
way
I
to
get
start
out
the
of
show.
the closet, I think of R. Kelly. I don't know why.
Okay. What's up, Yobi? Welcome to the show. What's up, Nathan, Anthony? How are you guys? It's good to see you. What's up, Z Black Rider? The real Kool-Aid man. It's good to see you guys. I know everybody's got a lot going on with the holidays, so I appreciate you guys stopping in. Tonight's show is going to be short and sweet. We're probably not going to even go for 2 hours tonight, but we'll see what happens. I just ran home from a Christmas party at my sister's house.
You liar.
What?
You drove.
I drove. You're a C word. I can't say anything because I have the kids in the living room. They're playing the Wii U.
I am a crustacean.
Wait, he just said fudge packer, so
he's not in the living room. He could say whatever he wants, and I can't. So I'll try to behave. But yeah, the kids are in here with me. So if you hear them or some Legend of Zelda stuff going on, blame Xbot. Scientologic fudge packages.
Oh, see, Peter knows what we're talking about.
Xbot, did you get your kids to play that Nintendo Mini Legend of Zelda?
No, they want to. One of the twins, Evan, he wants to play me in Street Fighter, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon.
Is it?
Nice.
Yeah.
What's cool about those is like you can stream them to the Elgato and stuff because it's HDMI, so that's pretty cool.
Yobi said in the chat. Wait, hold on. Is Xbot 448 and OhSnap It's Melt an item?
Yes, we are items, and you can buy us right now, half off.
No refunds. No refunds.
No refunds. With me, you get a game, supposedly. So.
Yeah, I tried to apparently sell Xbot the other day on Twitter. No refunds. No refunds, guys. But yeah, Xbot is my pain in the ass, and vice versa. So... Anybody have any announcements?
For the holidays.
Yeah, I have an announcement. I'm currently doing a giveaway right now. It's Butcher Claws giveaway for Christmas. And so basically, If you go onto my Twitter account, there's a link on there, and all you have to do is just tell me what game you want for Christmas, and magically, you just might get it.
You might.
If Butcher Claus visits you in the middle of the night.
Go give him a follow.
Told you Sam was real, Mel. You didn't believe me.
You guys Butcher Claus. There's something a little bit maniacal about Butcher Claus. Okay. Here you go, guys. That's his Twitter right there.
That's like the things I invented to climb a midget. You remember? That's Butcher Claus right there.
Yep, there you go.
I put his Twitter link in the chat, so go give him a follow. Let him know, find the post on his page, and let him know what game you're interested in, and he might pick you as a winner. Is it a giveaway, or you just right? Yeah.
It's gonna be a giveaway, and there is multiple winners.
Multiple winners because you hit 3,000, and you were like, "Holy moly!"
Yep. So.
Mole.
Yeah, and
you know what I want? I want
might
you
be
to
quite
get.
a few winners.
I want you to get an Oculus Rift. I don't want anything else.
Yes.
Oh, okay. There you go.
See?
Then you can play cooking games together and stuff.
Well, my goal, come tax time, my new goal is to get Xbot, an Oculus Rift.
My computer won't run it.
Bitch, we're gonna get you one. Okay, we're gonna update that shit.
One. She just wants to play Gang Beasts in VR with me. Okay, that's
so
what it is.
excited about that.
That's so weird that I rode a roller coaster with Xbot last week.
It wasn't last week. It was like a week and a half ago. What are you talking
guys,
about?
You all know I make the experience better. Okay, when you rode that roller coaster with me, you had more fun than if you were doing it by yourself. Right? I mean, honestly.
Isn't that how it always is?
But with me, it's even more.
Oh.
And this is the humble side of King Neutral, by the way.
We can tell. So Supersonic Station, what are your Christmas plans, and what games do you have on your wish list?
Wish list, just Kingdom Hearts 3. That's all I care about. It's the only game I care, and Dreams. But I don't even know if that's coming out next year.
Bogle! Sorry.
What's up, Bogle?
So Dreams, they announced that they were going to do the beta this year, and on their Twitter account, they said that they were still planning on this year. So, has there been any update?
Yeah, they already started the closed beta if you were signed up to their newsletter. So, some of my friends are using it right now, and
okay.
I can't really say anything about it. But then the open beta starts at the beginning of next month for everyone, I think. So
I don't know what you're even talking about, honestly.
Dreams. It's kind of like Project Spark, but it's on
I know
PS4.
what you're talking about. Never mind.
And you get to make games, and then people can play them in virtual reality.
And it's the same creators that made Little Big Planet, right?
Correct. Yes.
Oh, that game is cool.
Yeah.
I didn't get to play it much, but it's cool.
Media Molecule. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm most excited about Kingdom Hearts 3. Very cool. Maybe Dreams. Just those two games. That's all I care about. Mm-hmm. And as far as plans, I got to go to a Christmas party and then come home and open presents. And I know I'm not getting Kingdom Hearts, so I'm sad.
Aw, you can cry about it later. Don't worry about it.
Good.
All right, Butcher Van, how about you? What are your Christmas plans, and what games are on your wish list?
My Christmas plans are, let's see, I had a party yesterday, there's a party today, there's a party tomorrow, and a party on Christmas. So I'm pretty much tapped out on parties, and I don't want to go to them, but, you know.
I hear you. It's like I have to drag myself around, too, so.
But I did get Assassin's Creed Odyssey on Friday. Nice. And I asked the community which game I said 3 games. I said Forza, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And they chose Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I've put 20 hours into it already.
Very nice.
What do you think about it?
It's a lot better than what I was imagining, because I don't like the past Assassin's Creed games because of the controls. I've always despised the controls of the old games. And this new one actually has better controls, but they're still not the way I would prefer them being. But it's definitely a lot better of a game than the past Assassin's Creeds that I've played, at least. You have the setting with your controller, and you can button map and
make it exactly how you want to, right?
I know you can button map, but the whole point is like you shouldn't have to do any of that crap. And so I like to play a game the way it's supposed to be experienced based on the way the developer set it up. And if they don't give you those, like that option right there off the bat, then, you know, they were trying to be too difficult in some certain games. The way I feel, because I mean, I play and test and experience a lot of games, and the developers usually know pretty well how they want everything set up. And I always feel like Ubisoft with Assassin's Creed games always tries to make it a little bit more complicated than it has to be. But
so I voted for you to play Assassin's Creed because I was like, I thought he said he didn't have Assassin's Creed. I'm gonna vote for that one.
It's actually a pretty good game, like a lot better than I was expecting. And the story is really good in it. I wouldn't have considered it a game of the year, but I still prefer Red Dead over that.
Did you pick the chick or the dude?
The chick.
Yes. Awesome. So,
I picked the guy.
First thing I did in that game was go around killing animals and people and stuff. So I had to start over.
That's not nice. People get all up in arms if you kill an animal in a game.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, let's pause what we were talking about for a moment. That irks my nerves when people are like, oh, animal cruelty, this, that, and the other. Like, it's okay to kill people in a game, but it's not okay to kill an animal in a game. Get the hell out of here. You play GTA 5 and then you're going to complain about somebody killing an animal in Red Dead Redemption 2. Kiss my ass.
Oh, yeah, I run over sheep in Forza, so...
Whatever.
Take that.
The other thing... Oh, sorry. No, the other thing I was going to say about Assassin's Creed real quick is I'm not a big fan of how games that scale hardness or difficulty as you progress. Because then the way I feel that it takes away from the experiences is like as you level up, all the characters level up with you. And then the whole point of you leveling up is so you're supposed to get a little bit stronger and more pronounced and everything like that. But they keep making the enemies harder and harder and harder to go up with you, so it kind of like defeats the purpose of the whole level system, in my opinion. But I don't know. That's my only gripe I really have about Assassin's Creed right now is the way that they kind of push the levels of the enemies up, no matter where you're at.
My gripe is the only thing I've been doing in that game is killing bandits still.
Yeah.
I even got my ship and went to another island. I thought I'd get away from bandit camps. And what missions did they give me? Go kill more bandits. There's bandits over there on the other side of the island. Go kill the bandits. So I hope something happens in this game.
No.
With Odyssey, I like what they did with kind of like the bounty hunters, the ones that are like looking for you and stuff like that, how they wander around like the locations actually looking for you, and each one has like different strengths and weaknesses. When I was playing that game, I was getting into like taking out the bounty hunters, and there was one point in time where I had 2 bounty hunters looking for me, and they both converged at the same spot where I was, so I actually had to fight 2 of them at once. It was crazy, yeah.
That's a pretty fun thing. I had a bounty hunter find me up on my ship when I was on my ship. And I had to ship battle a bounty hunter ship, and that was pretty rough. So you have to get pretty.
Had that yet?
Yeah, you have to get pretty creative when a bounty hunter comes after you on your ship.
Stab them all. All right, so Xbot, I know that you just want world peace all around.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, I feel like the odd duck this time of the year because guys, I don't do these holidays. I don't do, you know, Christmas or Easter or anything like that. I appreciate all the well wishes out there, you know, on Twitter, on my YouTube channel and stuff like that. Trust me, I appreciate it every single time I see that. But yeah, I am the odd duck.
They're stressful, man. Holidays are so freaking stressful.
Yo, it's funny you say that, Sonic, because like I decided not to do holidays, right? But living in a family where they do holidays, I get all the stress as well. All right. Like I thought I was like, you know, steering clear of the whole stressful thing, and you know, a lot of this stuff is made to put people in debt, you know, before tax time and all this good stuff. And I'm still in there in the dark clouds, man, and all the negativity and all the stress. I'm right in the middle of that.
Mr. Scrooge 448.
He'll accept that.
Yobi!
Yobi's been here.
No, but Yobi said he is the same way. So cool. That is awesome, Yobi. It is great to know I am not alone, man.
Peter Fisher said,
more strength.
Ho.
You
are not alone, X-Bob.
Oh, snap.
Crispy!
That was a big crispy bomb.
Crispy, what is up, man?
Wait, what are you doing, Crispy Bomb?
I missed you, sir. I missed you so much. I have a tear coming down.
Oh my God. Can you guys keep your bromance somewhere else? Crispy,
what's up, everybody?
What are your Christmas plans, and what games do you have on your wish list?
I have no games on my wish list because the only people buying me games is me. So that's gonna be the end of that.
Don't you believe in Santa Claus? He's real.
Shut up, he's
Santa
not a liar.
Is it a Sonic Claus? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, he makes
Are you
a
gonna
list.
give me something, or is it a Butcher Claus? I heard about the Butcher Claus, but you know, I feel
sounds like a horror movie coming out spring 2019.
Butcher Claus.
It really does.
This is not the horror movie Jack Frost, Xbot, okay?
Butcher Claus.
What do people know about that?
I think that you should copyright that name first before we go any further on this show, okay?
Yeah.
All right. And then, Crispy, what are you doing for Christmas?
I'm going to my cousin's tomorrow because we celebrate Christmas Eve over Christmas Day. And then I'm cooking a rib roast on Christmas Day for my friends.
Aw.
Very nice, very nice. What games are on your wish list?
Hold on. Is he saying we're invited because he's doing it for his friends? So he's trying to tell us that we should go there.
Yeah, but you could, I got like a 3 rib roast, dude. Like,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't know. Like, I would love to have like the Division 2 and everything, but that's not until next year. So I'm kind of just content with what I have, and I'm gonna enjoy them. And I gotta play more Mortal Kombat because I did kind of challenge Daz, and that's gonna be the end of that.
Oh, when are you doing that? Because I will join. So this way you can get a break and I can get my ass whooped real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Yeah, I said like a month I need. I did just play my buddy and he was Scorpion. I was who I said I was going to be, Katana. And yeah, I
hope they show us more about Mortal Kombat 11. I'm really excited for it. But
I'm hoping I'm hoping they keep it. They don't do like the 3D movement and stuff. I hope they keep it the way it is, because if they change it too much, I think it's gonna go back to like those years where they weren't as successful, and it's gonna make it like, you know, kind of like boring at some point because you're going to be strafing and everything else. Like, they need to just keep it the way it is, have those cool moments in the game, and call it a day. But you know,
my gripe with the game with Mortal Kombat 10 was that they had all that X-ray stuff going on. Mm-hmm. And yeah. I liked some of it, but a lot of it was like overkill, because you see the guy like get his neck snapped, and then all of a sudden he comes back and he's like standing ready to fight again. You're like, dude, you just had your neck snapped. You should be laying on the floor as a puddle of goo.
So
what
I heard,
annoying.
And so what I hope,
something's going to be similar to that, but it's not going to be like the X-ray shit. Like, it's going to be more real time. And
what I hope though is like it's 2019 almost. Like, they should actually make the effect like, so if you get your arm broken, at least make the guy look like he's limping a little bit. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like
make him look hurt, like he just got his spine ripped out. Yeah,
he can still, like he can still fight, but at least make him look like he's damaged instead of just just put a hole through the guy. You just put a hole through the guy, right?
Combat, bro. This is over the top craziness.
Dude. He can still fight with a hole through him. So put the hole through him and leave the hole there. You know, like
fight. Now you're getting into Mortal Kombat lore, okay? You can't just do that, okay? But you really can't.
You see what I'm saying though? Is like, at least make it, you know,
So you could do that. All right. Let's say you put a hole through Scorpion. Yes, he's technically immortal, okay? But you can't put a hole through Liu Kang if you're going into lore and everything else, and he's gonna fight through it. So I'm just saying, like, you couldn't do that. The whole game is just over the top. I mean,
I know it's over the top, but it would be cool to have the extra effects show up on the characters. What I'm saying,
it is meant for you to go, oh shit, what the fuck just happened? That's what it is. That's the game. And they actually made it better, in my opinion. I played the other ones.
Crispy's ready to kick your ass over this, man. He's like, it's meant.
Why don't you guys duke it out in the game?
It is, but the whole point of the matter is
him and DK went at it for like an hour straight. So
I feel like they've at least got to make it show on the character. The character looks like they're pristine even after getting their ass whooped.
Okay. I'll give you a prime example. Okay, how many times you played Forza? Okay, so you played the original Forza, right? Like the main, Forza 7, and then you play Forza Horizon. Okay. You have the option all the time to turn on damage and everything else or not. Yeah. I don't turn on damage. Who turns on damage?
I do.
At least cosmetic. Damage, yeah. I like
that's cosmetic.
Yeah. I don't want my transmission like screwing up halfway through an online race or something like that. No.
I always do like tire wear or heat and cosmetics.
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say they have the option to do that, then that would be pretty cool. I'll give you that because I don't want that. I'm sorry, I don't want to have a disadvantage because of the way.
Why do they give you the option for extra blood, right? They say, "Oh, this is graphic violence. Do you want the extra blood or do you not want the extra blood?" I mean, come on, like you're opting for the extra blood, then why don't you get the extra, a little bit extra damage on the guy while he's fighting,
Butcher, I hear exactly what you're saying, and you make a lot of sense. It's just that when it comes to Mortal Kombat, if they like did all the damage with like all the X-ray stuff and stuff like that, you would only have like by the end of the first round, you would just have a bouncing head trying to fight you.
I'm not saying like they have to be 100% accurate with the damage. I'm just saying that at least make it look like the guy just got his ass kicked. It doesn't have to be that the guy has like his head cut off,
dude. And that's why they need to come back with Tao Feng. I don't know if you guys remember Tao Feng on the original Xbox. It was pretty much the first game a first fighting game that as you were fighting, you were bruising the other person up. They were getting cuts, scratches. It was crazy. Like you would like swell the whole face up like it was a boxing game or something like that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
I thought they did that with this Mortal Kombat. Don't they have,
you look at those Fight Night games and those MMA games and stuff like that. They actually, when they punch and hit and everything, they get blood all over them. They get cuts. They bruise. Their faces swell up. Stuff like that. I think it would be cool to see a little bit more in that realm.
To feel like you're actually damaging them?
Yeah, like the game's solid as it is, so I'm not complaining about how the game plays. I just would like to see in 2019 a little bit more detail when it comes to the characters.
I wonder how many characters they're gonna give us at the start than how many we're gonna have to pay for.
Yo, guys, it would be
gotta get back to Christmas.
It would be even better than Mortal Kombat doing the damage? We got to see damage like that in Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, come on, man.
You know what, though? That one time at Christmas.
That one time at band camp?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Hey, that Waluigi glitch is amazing, by the way.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you guys haven't seen the Waluigi thing in the Super Smash Brothers where Waluigi just keeps dropping out of the sky and then like attacking?
What is Waluigi? Who the fuck is that?
Waluigi is the opposite of Luigi. He's like the naughty one.
He's like
he's like his Jin
Wario?
or something.
He's like the Wario Luigi.
When she said the naughty one, I pictured Waluigi falling from the sky, dressed up like Mr. Slave on South Park. Yeah.
He's just like, I don't know. He's like the dark one.
Yeah, he's like the dark
He's
Luigi.
like Flavor Flav.
Wow.
Yeah, I never knew his name. I knew who Wario was, but I didn't know there was an evil Luigi.
Yeah, get with the program, Sonic. All right, so anyways, guys, back to Christmas plans.
Faith is so good, by the way.
Cool. So my Christmas plans are, I went to a Christmas party today. Tomorrow we're doing our Christmas here. And then I did survive, and my tummy hurts, and I ate ham for like, I don't know how many days, because we made a ham. Well, Xbox made a ham.
I made a good ham. It was freaking amazing.
Like 2 days ago. And then I went up to my sister's today, and then they had a ham again, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, I don't want any more fucking ham, but
It's funny you would say that around this time of year. Jesus Christ, I don't want any more ham.
Sorry.
You gotta go ham, though.
No, man, I like the smallest, tiniest slice, like smaller than the palm of my hand. And I ate lots of scalloped potatoes and salad. Let's see. I know I love ham too, but sometimes you can have too much ham. I'm sorry. And then
People should make spaghetti or something for Christmas. You're right, it is always ham.
I hate spaghetti all the time.
I usually do mac and cheese, like baked mac and cheese.
Some like homemade mac and cheese. I would eat that.
Oh my goodness, homemade mac and cheese.
Kraft mac and cheese.
And then I do corn casserole. You ever had corn casserole?
Oh, dude, is that with like the cornbread, cream corn? There's like three different types. Oh, yeah, I've had that. Yeah,
that's its bag.
Oh, that's what you use cream corn for?
No, you actually just. I accidentally bought cream corn like 4 times.
I do that all the time too.
It's like disgusting.
I open it up, get ready to put it in the pot.
It's not disgusting. You have to put regular corn in with the cream corn, and then you add a shit ton of butter and salt and pepper.
Cream corn then.
Because it's creamy and delicious.
You know what I do? I put cream corn on my plate, so then nobody else touches my plate.
It makes like a cream corn.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So then on Christmas Day, we're going up to another town for another Christmas party. So lots of food, lots of eating, lots of no work. I love it. And I gotta tell you guys,
no work is the best part.
I've got to get some VR in tonight. It's killing me because I haven't played VR in like 3 days. And I haven't played my Xbox since I got my VR headset.
Xbox.
Oh, I played the winter map in PUBG, by the way, before OhSnaps did.
Yeah, I know. And then games on my wish list are probably Just Cause 4, but I don't really want that anymore because I don't play my Xbox anymore. But I love my Xbox, but I will.
But you can play your Xbox inside your Oculus Rift, actually.
I gotta get my fix of Oculus, and then I'll go back to my Xbox. It's just, it's so new. It's like that new shiny toy. You just want to play with that, and then you let it go after a bit. I just smacked my mic.
I am disappointed in all you guys, by the way.
And then I do have an Oculus game on my wish list, and I don't know if that counts because it's just games.
Paranormal Activity.
No, we already got that one.
That game's on sale right now.
Arizona Sunshine. That's the one
Hey, you said it right!
Those are both on sale right now, half price.
I know that, but I spent all my money on Christmas, so I gotta wait. I gotta behave. Butcher Van became a member.
Congratulations to Butcher Van for becoming. They changed the name from sponsor to member.
Yeah.
If you look in the chat, you can see Butcher Van's member.
Well, son of a bitch.
I remember
this stuff.
So, like, if we get enough super chats today, then you can get paranormal activity, and we can have.
It's echoing.
We can have. What?
Oh my god! Did you guys hear the echo?
Nope.
That was great, but it had a double sound.
Echo.
That freaked me out.
We can watch Xbot Scared on.
Thank you for becoming a member. You're the best. Around. I'm gonna be singing that all night now. Thanks. So, shit, I forgot what I was saying. Goddamn.
Paranormal Activity.
No, not. Oh, I might stream that, but I got it for Xbox because he really wanted to play that, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna scare the Skittles out of me, and I might have a heart attack on stream.
That'd be great. I mean, it'd be bad.
That hurts, but
I'm pretty sure a lot of people will tune in, yeah.
You know why I became a member?
For Skittles, like the giraffe?
So you can play that song?
No, I became a member just so I could use these emojis.
This was cool. I'm going to put an Oculus Rift one.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Just for Butcher Fan.
You are really catering to the community that follows you with that.
Hey, I can't help it if I change and they don't. All right, so we're going to move on to some of our topics, but I do want to address something that was in the chat. JT Gamer, he mentioned, let me scroll up. He said, OhSnap, are we having a AAA game crash? And to me, like, I told him in the chat, I don't care about AAA games, quote unquote. Games are games to me. And I want to know your guys' thoughts on this, because I don't care. Like, if a game is labeled as a AAA game, like, I just play a game because they're fun.
Well, he said, before that he said, are we having a game crash? And then I answered and said, I think more of a AAA game crash. And I think that's why it said that.
What do you start that shit for?
That's just my opinion.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's true. It might not be true, but I kind of see that happening.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't see that happening. AAA games just have so much in development, and I think what happens is people get overhyped for a lot of these AAA games because they're expecting them to be huge, and then when they're not, then they just get ripped apart from the public because it's not. Like, for example, Fallout 76. Fallout 76 is not a bad game in general.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bad game because they released it too soon. So that's, like if they waited 6 more months, like I said, when it was in the beta, then I feel like they would have bypassed a lot of this and been okay.
They screwed the pooch with that one.
No, I mean, I could be totally wrong, like, and I'll admit it. So,
Vogel said, typical Sonic starting rumors.
Of course.
We'll figures.
You look at this year. Well, if you look at this year, we've had Red Dead, Battlefield. We've had like AAA games. Now I know people talk about AAA exclusives. Once you say we've had AAA,
what makes them AAA bot?
It's basically the amount of money and development that's put into the game. The longer it's developed with a higher budget, the more
So the budget's what makes them AAA, really.
Well, yeah, but and the more it's supposed to come out, like, graphically, it's supposed to come out like pretty much stable from the beginning. It's basically supposed to be a higher quality game.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes down to it, like, I know people talk about the Xbox platform. I've been happy with my Xbox. I got games coming this coming year with the next Gears, Crackdown. Not only that, Kingdom Hearts, we got Anthem. Like, I think there are AAA games all over the place. The only thing that disappoints me is I thought I would have another Halo by now. That's the only thing that
you're not getting another Halo until 2 years from now, sir.
And I have to wait. But the cool thing is, if you notice, with what's going on and them dropping the new hardware in 2020, 2019 is the year that they reveal everything. I'm starting to get more information about the new Halo as well. So that's going to kind of like hold me over and kind of get me hyped for the next one to come out. Then you see the gameplay and you're like, all right. So we're in that mode where that game is coming. I just thought I would have it now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm getting a Gears 5 in like 8 months, I think. Yeah.
In like 8 months, you think?
Yeah, I think it's in September.
It's 2019. So generally they release either in August, September, or October. Ooh. After that, they don't release.
I'm like 90% sure it's going to be September release. It should be this year for sure, though.
A lot of people don't realize they released Gears 3 in August, like the end of August.
I just want to tell people that Stellar Edition is out now on Switch. Shoot, loot, craft, and explore your way to victory through a universe full of surprises. Okay,
so that's the worst thing I hate in games is looting.
Supposed to be?
The second is crafting. There's looting or crafting. Count me out.
All of the surprises.
Okay, so guys, January games with gold. January games with gold. It's Celeste, the Game of the Year nominee. And then I think it's WRC 6.
Yeah, it's World Rally Championship.
All right, we talked about that the other day. I was like, WPC?
She said W2C. I'm like, no.
W2C?
RC.
Okay, well, now it's WPC. And then Lara Croft, and then Far Cry 2. So, what are your guys' thoughts on January's games with gold? Are you guys hyped about them? Are you going to pick them up? Or are you just going to say, screw it? I'm going to start with Butcher Van.
I like all racing games except for the most recent GTA Gran Turismo. I thought that game was shit. But I played the WRC series. I played all of them, and I like them in their own right because they're a lot different than a lot of normal racing games because they're more dirt focused.
Okay.
And I love the control, the way those cars control in that game. I think it's a pretty good game, so I might revisit it just because I already own the game, but I might go back and play it again just because it is on Games with Gold. And then I haven't played Celeste, but for an indie game getting selected for or being nominated for Game of the Year, I guess I'll try it out.
I feel like that's one of the main reasons why I would try it, because it was nominated for Game of the Year. So now I'm curious to find out why was it nominated for Game of the Year. Bot?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, wait, Butcher Van, were you done with your
thought? that was really the only two games I was basically interested in.
Bot, what do you think about the games with gold?
I mean, I think you have something pretty much for everybody here. I wasn't a big fan of the Lara Croft kind of like the dungeon crawler type game, which that's what they're offering, for the 360 versions. Far Cry 2, I'm like, but at the end of the day, I know there's gonna be months where I'm like, you know what, I just really don't like any of the games.
I'm like, you know what, I need to play Destiny 2.
Yeah, I'm mad at Destiny, to be really honest with you. I haven't played it like all week, really.
Oh, why?
What? I gotta hear this story.
No, we're talking about games with gold, guy.
Okay, we gotta get back to this.
But I'm interested in Celeste because pretty much what Butcher and OhSnap said. It's nominated for game. It was nominated for Game of the Year. It didn't win, but there's got to be something there. I want to see exactly what the hype was that brought this game that I never heard of before into that category. So I think that's probably the most interesting game that they have on there. WRC, for people like rally racing and stuff like that, I know that's a quality franchise for the dirt racers out there. And I don't know. I mean, some months you're going to be like, wow, they're just giving away everything. Other months you're going to be like, you know what? I don't like any of it. And I mean, it's all good either way.
So Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, that's January 1st. And then the Far Cry 2, that's the 15th, or on the 16th you can download that through the rest of the month. And then Celeste is, I believe, the first of the month. And then WRCBA 6 is from the 16th to the 15th, January 16th to February 15th. I think Celeste you can download all month. How about you, Crispy? Crispy, are you back at your party? Or are you here?
Oh, what? What is going on?
I don't know, Crispy.
How dare you? How dare you say such games that I will not play? I do not like them.
Wait, are we gonna go green eggs and ham with this? I do not like
them. Green eggs and ham. I do not like them.
Sam, I am.
So, Celeste, great. I mean, for the people that will play it, awesome. That's outstanding that you have a Game of the Year nominee in your free, technically, let's put the quotes up, free games. And, I mean, Far Cry 2 piqued my interest.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
See, as soon as I said Far Cry 2,
bullshit over here.
OhSnap's typed in the chat that it's a monthly membership.
Sheep.
Run over it.
Yes, it has to be. It has to be sheared and everything else before you get to the actual guts of the situation, as we say. And Far Cry 2 has my interest, but the problem is that it's going to hurt my eyes playing it, and I don't think I could do it.
Why?
So I have a 4K TV, I have an Xbox One X, and even if they up-resed it or did whatever they could, it is not going to look the same for me. So it is going to be very difficult for me to play it.
Can I be 110% honest with you? Excuse me. That's why I don't play a lot of old games. I don't like the way they look. It gives my head like this disgusting feeling. Like I get mad and I'm like, I can't play this shit.
Unless you're playing games on the Super Nintendo Mini, those games are great.
Yeah.
Well, listen. There's not like with Far Cry 2. There's no nostalgia involved. Like, let's say Nintendo said, "Hey, we're gonna release some games on Xbox and try to get some revenue from it or whatever." That would be a different story because I grew up with Nintendo and Sega, so it's like that nostalgia is there, and like I could go and play like the original Smash Brothers or something, and I would love it. But I've never played a Far Cry, and to try to play one just because it's free is not right in my eyes. You know what I mean? Like it's not logical because I have such great hardware and the software is not going to be able to keep up with it, and I can't do it. I'm not going to add that space onto my hard drive because of that. And I'm like, why? It's free, but it's still adding space, and I'll probably never play it. So why the heck would I download it?
Exactly.
And like Celeste, I have no clue what it's about. I really don't. I don't understand. I don't know the game at all.
If only there was a website out there that dealt with video content, which content creators put down game reviews and gameplay walkthroughs to actually see what that game Celeste would be about.
Or you can just try it yourself for free in January.
But that's what's weird. Like, think about this. This is a Game of the Year nominee. Now it's all of a sudden it's free on Xbox. It's kind of strange in my opinion. Like, I don't understand why.
It was a setup. They're like, make us a nominee. We're going to pay you lots of money, and then everybody's going to download our game, and then it's going to be limited time, and then they're all going to buy it. Yeah.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because I've not heard anybody say great things about this game.
Celeste until we saw it on the nominees. We were like, what the fuck is Celeste? Oh, everybody started looking it up. There's all the marketing for it. Done.
It's just strange. It really is. I don't know. Like, it's great because Xbox continues to give you a broad spectrum of games for technically nothing if you're paying for gold. And it still can get people interested. Like I said, I'm interested in Far Cry. The problem is that I know there's way better one out, and I'm like, and even if I play that, it might not get me to play the new one. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what they're thinking. That's probably why it's there. But still, it's like, dude. But at the same time, you have to say that you see new releases come out, and maybe they're not quite as successful as they want. So then they go and throw an older game of the same genre or same game itself, just to, like Far Cry 2. And then people pique their interest. Maybe it's 10%, but still, that's the 10% that wasn't playing it before. Sure. So it is very smart. I mean, as far as like the actual developer and everything, to allow them to do that, I think it's really smart. Even with Game Pass, that's where Game Pass will come into play because, you just throw a game in there. I guarantee in the next like 6 months, there will be a Fallout 76 in there. I almost guarantee it because of how crappy it started.
Be happy about that because I still want to play.
Me too. Yeah,
I still want to play, but I still just I don't know. I have better things to spend money on right now.
you're not going to see Fallout 76 in games with gold or Game Pass for a while. Bethesda is hanging their hat on that in terms of it needs to make money now.
But Xbox, what I'm saying to you is I never, ever, ever, ever thought that Fallout 4 would be in Game Pass. I'm telling you, if they know that their user base is down and everything, and they have some kind of small microtransactions, you still have to pay for those microtransactions. You know what I'm saying? So, in facts, if they were to do that and they would increase their user base, well, let's just say by 25% or something small. You know what I mean? But then those people get interested in it because they fixed the freaking game. You know what I mean? They made it better. then it would increase their revenue upon it.
Yeah, but they just had Fallout 4 and Game Pass to increase the hype for Fallout 76. That's the only reason why they did it.
But people still people that haven't played it up until then now love that game and now are disappointed like us about Fallout 76. You understand what I'm saying?
The thing is what Xbot said. I agree with Xbot is that what he was mentioning is they're in a tough point right now because their last game that they came out with was Fallout 4. It's not making any money anymore. So what they need to do, their next game that they're coming out with is still not coming out for another couple of years.
Yeah, there's a big gap.
So they needed a game. Well, that's different because that's not fully. It is, but it's through it's like half their team, so they don't get all that money right off their bat.
So maybe they took the best half of their team, because everything I hear from people that have freaking done demos and shit with that game, it's amazing. So
Crispy, I want to say like in 99% of the scenarios, what you're talking about absolutely makes sense. All right. But with them, and then you also got to think, if they're coming out with new hardware in 2020, I know when we say 2020, it sounds like it's far away, but we're already knocking on the door of 2019.
Knocking on 2019.
Yeah, but the problem is, what I'm saying to you, Xbot is that
Crispy. I'm giving you your props, sir. I'm saying like 99% makes sense, but I would look for like Fallout 76 to kind of like possibly hit Game Pass when the new Xbox has come out as something else, another kind of like bigger game that's in Game Pass. All right.
I can see your point. And the only reason why I somewhat agree is because it would make total sense. The problem is that the game is freaking tanking Xbox. And the thing is that when your game is tanking, even though it's supposed to be a AAA developer, everybody else, is that they have to do something drastic. You understand what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, though.
The game is going to die. Okay, Division basically died to the majority of the public, even though that is one of the highest selling games at its launch of all time.
Division was also
a brand new. Realize that.
Hold on, Division was also a brand new IP. When you look at Bethesda, there are hardcore Bethesda people out there that even if the game is broken, they will continue to play it until Bethesda fixes it.
Look, but the thing is that everybody has compared this to Fallout 4. It is basically the same graphical content as Fallout 4. It is basically the same game except multiplayer. That is the problem. I mean, you haven't up-res nothing. You haven't made a new IP. You haven't done anything.
No, they got God Rays coming out of the ground in Fallout 76. So they improved. God Rays will come out of everything, no matter what.
I just personally think that at some point they're going to be hurting so bad that they might consider it, because Microsoft will still give them some revenue from it.
I
don't know the details of what they do with that Game Pass, but I mean, I know for a fact that these guys aren't releasing it for absolutely.
Here's the thing:
free.
they're in a Destiny situation. Here's what they're going to do: is in the next 6 months they're going to release a like an expansion type that's going to reinvigorate the game. It's going to get people back into it. They're already making money in that game. Like, whether people say it or not, it's a games as service game. There's microtransactions. They're making money. People are spending money in that game. On my giveaway, 30% of the people that are asking for games of my giveaway are for Fallout 76. So obviously people want to play it, even though
they just don't want to spend the money on it right now. Yeah,
the game is broken as fuck, but they're still making money. Now, here's the thing: is like they're going to continue to make money on this game, whether it's broken or not. But the thing is, they're in a Destiny situation, and they're going to progress it over time, and then that's when it's going to get people to come back and play it. So right now, yeah, people don't want to play it unless they get it for free, but in the future here, they're going to come out with that expansion, and then it's going to be like, oh, well, maybe it's a lot better now when, a year down the road when it should have been released.
You know when Bethesda will pull the trigger on something drastic for Fallout 76? It'll be after the next Doom releases, and if the next Doom does not do well, because you got to remember, Bethesda, they're also a publishing company. All right, so they're not dealing with the same thing as just a developer, and like they're the developer and the publisher. So they have other kind of like streams of revenue that will come in that'll kind of act as a bumper to kind of like any of the negativity that has come with Fallout, and have them work on Fallout and make it better. But if one of those bumpers doesn't really make the revenue that they thought, then they might pull the trigger on something drastic with Fallout 76.
What you have to realize is that,
Are we talking about Games with Gold anymore?
I was just waiting to give my opinion, but
that's what we do. That's what we do on this podcast.
But we're having a great discussion.
We are. You guys are.
Crispy doesn't want to let it go. Crispy is not willing to drop this.
He's not. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'll give you 2 more minutes.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
He's like, no, I'm done.
All right.
No, I'm done.
Super Silent Station. Would you like to give your opinion on Games with Gold?
The Division and Fallout 76.
I kind of like hearing them fighting. You got 2 more minutes.
I know. It's great. It's great.
No, I want to play that Celeste game.
Discussion right there, man. There was no fighting. You want fighting?
No. Wait, let him give his opinion first.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I want to play that Celeste game. It looks pretty cool. The Tomb Raider game, I think, is actually pretty cool. I've had that on the 360 for a long time. The racing game, I have no idea what it is. And what else is there? Oh, the Far Cry 2. I don't know. It's like Major Nelson just put up games and said, okay, see you next year. Later, guys.
I was surprised that they announced them so early. I feel like this was too early. They're like,
yeah, they're all going on Christmas vacation, Christmas parties. But yeah, I mean, I think it's decent for sure.
All right. Wow, I'm shocked. He said it's decent. He
Whoa.
didn't say,
well, usually
Gold is a scam.
Usually I already have like all of them. This one, I only have one of them. So that's
the difference is he has to pay for this service.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've won. Dude, I've won 3 years of Xbox Gold from MC Mornings, so I still got like another year of free shit.
Damn.
I get free Games with Gold just from Microsoft rewards.
Yeah, you can do that.
Salty said who's honestly gonna play Far Cry 2, not me. I just want to play Celeste.
My friend Saltiest Gaming will. He's gonna go in, he's gonna download it, and he's gonna play it.
I think a lot of old people, I mean, that's where a lot of people got into Far Cry 2, so they might do it for some nostalgia stuff. I don't know.
Oh, I hate, I'm going to start calling nostalgia. That's the N word from now on. I hate hearing that now.
Excuse me, a year ago when Mooch was saying nostalgia and you were saying nostalgia and Crap was saying nostalgia, and I was like, shut the fuck about nostalgia.
If you were listening to the shows, I was arguing him.
I don't remember anything. Don't you remember?
Okay.
Yes.
I was arguing, and that's it.
I was just like, why is everybody saying nostalgia?
I have a confession.
People said it before Mooch was born.
We like nostalgia.
I have a confession to make about a game that I didn't think would be worth the $30 price tag when it came out, and I am actually getting into it with a couple live streams that I did and stuff like that. Guys, so far, I think I was wrong about Hellblade.
I told you. What did I say? What? Yep.
Wow.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sonic, even a broken watch is right twice a day. I'm just saying.
Hey, even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
I have one thing to ask you, Xbot.
That was a very good analogy, sir. I just must say.
I have one thing to ask you, Xbot.
What's up?
How was the voice acting?
The voice acting was really I was literally yelling at the voices that were supposed to be in my head, like, yo, shut the fuck up, man. Like, but they would help you as well.
Yep.
Like, but there's like one negative voice in there. It's like you're never gonna do it. He's too fast for you. Oh, you're bleeding. Oh, look at that. He's too quick. You're not gonna win. I'm like, shut the hell up.
Yelling at the game and shit.
That game is so good just on the voice acting part of it. Like the way that they did that, it just, especially if you're wearing a headset, it just picks at you and picks at you and picks at you. And then sometimes you're like, man, and you doubt yourself. So in the game, you turn around thinking something's behind you and there's nothing there. And you're like, oh, why did I just do that?
Yo, yeah, I kept calling her late. I'm like, shut up, lady.
All right, guys. We're going to move on. So the Xbox One Countdown sale, there's a lot of games on sale. And this is only till the 1st. It's like the New Year sale. I'm not really sure when it ends.
I didn't check it out because we broke.
Oh, yeah, I know. Why am I even looking at this? I'm a piece of shit. I'm not going to buy anything anyway. I just want some VR games right now. But if you guys don't have these games, they're on sale. So if you get Xbox cards for Christmas or you get you don't have the game that you wanted, Red Dead Redemption 2 Special Edition, $75.99. It's only 10% off, or 5% off and 10% off for gold. You got Call of Duty Black Ops 4, $44.99. So you save 35% off with gold. Battlefield 5, that's a great game. I don't play it anymore because
Call of Duty
Oculus. What?
It's $38 with gold. Black Ops?
It says $44.99.
It's $38.99 if you have gold.
Let's have an argument about the price. Let's
go.
Let's
go because it's showing me something different. Maybe I should turn on my console.
I have nothing involved. I'm just saying, so I'm gonna go away.
Guys, Battlefield 5.
38 because
Battlefield 5 is half off though. That's incredible.
Hold up.
I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, I'll get Call of Duty, and I looked at the price and I was like, 38. Nope, still too much.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's like half a game.
Oh my goodness, Hitman 2 is half off.
Oh my goodness. Well, I have gold. Battlefield 5 is $35.99. Am I wrong about that one?
Yeah, it's $30.
$30.
All right, so if I have gold, why is it showing me this?
And Assassin's Creed Odyssey is $30, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider is $30.
Are you sharing my gold right now?
No, I bought my own gold. No, it's telling me the same prices, guys. This is on the Xbox website. Here, I'll share it.
Yeah, I'm looking on the Xbox itself, like in the store.
Yeah, the website's wrong.
Excuse me.
It's probably because you're not. It's probably because you're not logged in on.
I am signed in. I just signed in. I made sure I signed in, and it's still showing me the same thing. I got my unicorn in the corner.
Well, they're trying to rip you off then.
Motherfuckers! God damn it, Xbox! You're fired. That's why I play on.
They saw how much you would pay for a VR, and they're like, you know what? We should jack up her games as well. Like, she'll pay for it.
I swear to God. I swear to God. I tried to put it in the chat, but it says error. Try again. Thank you, Siberia.
They're like, we'll give you the non-gold price.
No, I can't put the link in there. It won't let me.
That's
some bullshit. Well, you know what? Then you guys could tell everybody, what is Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Because it tells me $35. Okay.
$30. Half off.
Fallout 76.
Nobody looked because nobody cares.
Yeah, I went right by that, actually.
Just Cause 4 is on sale.
Standard edition of Fallout 76 is now check this out, $40.19.
Bro, that's what it says on mine. So how come all my other prices are wrong? How about NBA 2K19?
Oh, that's half off.
I know you want that. So it's $30.
Oh yeah.
Just Cause, is that like $50?
It's like 45.
47.99 with
That's
gold.
the only game that I do want. Spyro is actually really fucking cool. I played that with the controller share.
If you haven't gotten Mortal Kombat XL yet, it's on sale for $5.
That's amazing.
That's a necessity.
$5.
Oh, Xbox Hitman's on sale.
I said that it's half off.
I didn't hear you. Stop yelling. Did you enter Butcher Van's contest?
That's one.
I can't because he's
off.
Butcher Claus?
Yeah, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stay away from that one.
Far Cry 5.
Hey, it's not affiliated. Butcher Claus is not affiliated
with Satan Claus. It's totally different bot.
Because clause is actually spelled.
There was way too many. There was way too many things with under the tree. See, all that good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't have to register for every single contest. Give other people a chance. I'm saying.
There you go, butcher clause. Yeah.
Claw.
Yeah. Well, okay. I quit with this Xbox countdown sale, but what do you guys think about it? I think that's a really good sale they got going on there. I can't look at the prices, obviously.
Ones, but I think that a lot of these sales...
Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3, regularly $60, is on sale for $15.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at that now.
Wow.
Basically, here's the way I look at the sales. So you have sales right now, and then a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to buy this game and this game and this game and this game. And then you have the spring sale coming up in 3 months. And then people are going to be like, oh, I just bought that game. Now it's $15 cheaper. So it always seems that way, that they do that on purpose.
There is a couple gems.
A you problem, sir.
The Sims is on
it's
sale.
It's not a me problem because I own all these games anyway, so it doesn't matter to me.
Sims 4 needs to go into Game Pass. Or Games of Gold, whichever.
It's EA. I think it would go to EA Access. It won't go to Games.
Yeah, but that's not the point. Okay.
I think that one of the best looking deals, if you haven't picked up the BioShock collection yet, those 3 games are absolutely incredible. You get all 3 games with enhancements that kind of bring it up to this generation. Normally it's $60. You can get it on sale right now for $15.
What game is that?
The BioShock collection. We have it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But that is an awesome deal right there.
Very good. Very good.
I've already bought all those games, all the BioShock games. I bought twice. I don't want to buy them a third time, but they are super amazing. Definitely worth $15.
Yeah,
Assassin's Creed Odyssey for $30 is a screaming deal.
Monster Hunter World for $30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just threw up a little bit. Sorry.
Salty says, not too many Xbox games I want, just Nintendo, Pokemon, and Smash. Nice. Yeah, like, that's how I feel about Xbox right now. Like, I'm content with the games I do have, but everything's all about Oculus. I got my new toy, I need to play it, and then I'll get over it.
I'm just excited for January through March. Oh my gosh, there's so many games to look forward to. It's ridiculous.
God, yeah, there is. There is a lot of games to look forward to.
You better change them panties, Van. You better change.
Holy crap. I have to get a lot of my backlog done like ASAP, because when March comes around, I'm going to be heavy into a couple games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
then hold on. I always see this thing about backlogs and like, you pick up games and you're like, I'm going to play them. Like, is it really necessary to get into this whole, well, I got to play them now before this game comes out or whatever?
Yes, because then you'll never play them, Bob. How many games do I have installed on my Xbox that I haven't even touched?
Then you just don't download them. Come on now.
Why'd you buy them?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Compulsive
can
buyer.
Somebody let Salty know what the price of Spyro is? Because I don't have the accurate price.
I was just looking at it. Hold on. Where the hell did it go?
I don't think that Spyro's on the sale, is it?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
I just said that like 4 minutes ago.
Spyro is $30 right now with gold.
That's a good. That game is really cute.
That game looks freaking cool.
It is cool. I played it.
I play the hell out of Spyro on the 360.
Played it.
I kind of played it a little bit.
You played it through Mixer.
So what?
Mikey Barra.
So what? It was fun. It was still a game. Also playing a game.
Wow.
Xbox doesn't think that counts as playing a game, you guys.
Don't get salty. I mean, seriously. I know Salty is in the chat, but don't get salty now, okay?
Yeah, you should totally get your achievements when Mikey Barra does the achievements. You should totally get them too.
Oh, yeah. That would be nice. So he lets us play for him, and then he gets the achievements, and you get a woohoo.
What a great guy! I mean, he was actually streaming a game. He was streaming a game that wasn't a PC game.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
Oh my god! Pigs are flying.
He does that sometimes. Pigs are not flying.
Hey, Supersonic! You know what he doesn't stream? VR. Oh!
Xbot. That's rude, and I don't like that attitude, sir.
It's just because Phil Spencer lied about it.
We have to deal with two of you now. What the hell's going on?
It's getting rough.
Sorry, I love it.
Yo, Butcher, hold out as long as you can, all right? I don't think me and Crispy...
Get the freaking Oculus, man.
Hold out for as long as you can. It's not ready, Butcher. It's not ready.
I don't have to hold out. I don't have a desire to get it.
That's really hurtful.
I've already experienced VR.
See, now you know how I feel, Mel. Like all the haters.
Peter got me back in the chat. He was like, yeah, he doesn't stream Halo either.
I've already experienced VR. I haven't experienced PC VR, but I'm not going to play VR on the PC either because I don't care to have a PC VR gaming machine.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I don't know. I've watched both of your streams doing VR, and I just don't understand your entertainment with it.
Because it's so cool. It's like you're really there. It's amazing.
The streams don't give them justice. So what you see on the stream isn't what you actually are experiencing. But with that said, it's still just not for me.
When you guys play first-person shooters, it looks like your hand that is holding the gun is having a seizure. It's like just shaking, like you're an 80-year-old person trying to shoot a gun. Like,
you have Parkinson's or something. Sorry, but
fuck you all. I'm gonna string the hand simulator. Oh, and I got my mirror up so you guys can see my home.
See, that's a game I would like to. I would play with you in multiplayer because we could do like Russian roulette.
So that's why you need an Oculus. Yeah,
but I don't even have a computer that would run it, so I can't do that.
You Peter actually Fisher claimed your Oculus house.
Peter Fisher says Doom works quite well. If you're talking about on VR, I will not play that game at all.
It was pretty funny watching Mel try to do Spider-Man in VR because her webs were going all over the place. She's like trying to aim and she's like shooting 5,000 webs. Like
I was whipping. Okay, I learned that word this year.
You know they have a whole Marvel game on Oculus, don't you?
No, but listen,
that Spider-Man thing's just.
I'm gonna play some cooking game. I really enjoy this cooking game. All right. And then I gotta try that creepy game and probably piss myself. So I'm not excited about that. But since we bought it and Xbot wanted it, I'm gonna stream that too. Since he's trying to make me play scary games. You guys want to see me scared? Oh my god!
Yes, we all want to see you scared. I can guarantee you'll probably get the most people watching if you're playing a scary game.
She got scared on Friday the 13th.
Shut the front door. Listen.
Yeah, you did.
No, this is different. This is like you're really there.
This is how I became a part of this podcast. I watched you play Friday the 13th, and it was hilarious because I was trying to help you because it was so glitchy and shit. And you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, this is happening.
True story, guys. True story.
I'm like, relax and breathe.
You guys better make some room because I think that game has room scale. So
wait a minute. All right, so I have to tell you guys real quick. Something happened the other day when I set up the Steam VR, and then we're gonna move on after this. I swear.
Yeah, you swear.
I set up Steam VR, and then I put on Hand Simulator, and I didn't know how to use it, so I accidentally.
What simulator?
It's called Hand Simulator.
Okay, all right.
Yo,
you do things with your hands, like if it was real life, only not.
Snaps. In Hand Simulator, if you ever get to a level and you see a box of tissues and a bottle of lotion, just skip it. Just skip that level, okay?
No, hell no. I'm going to play that level. All right.
So she gets a expensive Oculus Rift, and what does she play?
Can I finish my story? God damn it. All right, listen. Okay, so I put on Hand Simulator, and then I didn't know how to use my hands. So I accidentally clicked on horror because it registered it, and it was like the horror one. So all of a sudden, this chick, like I'm in this house, and there's this chick standing there, and I have the headset on, and she fucking screams in my ear, and I got so scared, like, oh my god, Xbox was standing there. I grabbed him, and I was like, oh my god, make it stop.
I was like, close your eyes. She's like, I can't.
I know what game you're talking about now. It didn't register.
No, wow, I totally was like, I can't close my eyes. He was like, yes, you can. And I was just, I was traumatized after that. because I didn't expect it. I didn't know what was happening. Oh man, I could have just pulled the headset off, but I couldn't. Like in my own mind, it really happened there. And I don't know what happened. She just screamed in my ear and I freaked out. So anyways, guys, we have some exciting games coming up. Releasing early 2019, we have Kingdom Hearts 3. That's releasing January 29th. Woohoo! Woohoo! Then we have that's all Supersonic cares about.
That's all that matters. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Anthem is releasing February 22nd. That's what I'm looking forward to. I know Butcher Van is. I'm sure Crispy Bomb is as well.
Yes. Third person, I love it.
Xbot, I don't know about you.
What am I, chopped liver here? Like I can't be excited.
You're a Destiny fan, so I don't think you're gonna like it.
Oh, so since I like Destiny, I can't play Anthem. All right, I got you.
Can't play any other games.
Hey, whoa! He's played PUBG. I gotta give it to him.
He plays without me, so he can.
I want to know why he's mad at Destiny.
So hang on. So then we have the Division 2, March 15th. I know a lot of us are looking forward to that. I know Crispy is. I am. Butcher Van, I'm not sure if you are.
Yeah.
Division. I'm up for that.
Mortal Kombat 11, April 23rd, and many more games. So I want to know what you guys are excited for.
Can you even say Crackdown?
Nope.
No.
Oh my goodness.
That game doesn't even matter anymore.
I'm done with this.
Honestly, I fucking forgot. But if you read the topic list, it says, what other games do you guys want to add to the list, bot?
And no one's like Crackdown.
I'm so done with Crackdown because they tried forcing it down my throat in November with it being on Game Pass and it's not even available. Why do you put it down? And anybody that says preload, that's bullshit. Nobody puts preload 3 months in Game Pass ahead of time. They just did that for marketing.
They did. They were like, oh, everybody's going to start talking about it.
It was on, and then when you load into the Game Pass, it's on the very top of the Game Pass.
So it's a smart marketing move, is it not?
No, it's retarded because it's not even available.
No, it's retarded, but how many people downloaded it already? You know?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know myself.
Fight round 3.
So stupid, man.
Go. Fight.
I just don't agree with the tactic. Like, I get if they're gonna do a preload, do it like a week ahead of time, but 3 months, I don't agree with that. Don't put it in Game Pass if it's not out.
But they're doing what everybody else has done, just trying to play the game.
Well, they're playing it wrong.
Ooh.
Hey, Xbox.
So you're not gonna play the game because of that.
Hold on, Xbox. Mel's gonna tell us why you're mad at Destiny.
Oh, Mel's going to tell you why I'm mad at Destiny?
No, you tell us why you're mad at Destiny.
Well, you got a conversation between Butcher and Crispy going on right now.
Come back and tell you to shut up, so I want to hear it.
I don't know if I should say right now, but all right. If you really want to know, I feel like with the DLCs that are coming out, Black Armory and the 2 that are coming out. First off, I don't like the fact that you have to buy the season pass and get them all 3 at once, and they're not giving gamers out there the option to buy them individually. Because I don't know, because they want to make that extra money, and the DLC is a lot less than you would normally get in a typical expansion. I feel like I got into Destiny 2. They got me with the story, right? And ever since they started making like revisions to it, they've been trying to cater more to the Destiny 1 crowd and bring them back. And I feel like this DLC, they really tried to cater to the D1 crowd, because instead of having you go through a story, realize the environment you're in, and then let you grind for weapons afterwards with different modes and stuff like that, you wind up looking for the story within the new mode. And the grind is absolutely crazy, and they're trying to cater to the Destiny 1 fans again, and in return, with me going in and liking Destiny 2 and the way Destiny 2 was, the more you do that, the more you're pushing me away from the game, because you're catering to that other group. You know what I'm saying? That group that didn't like the game that I got into.
How do we get on Destiny?
I was just going to ask that myself, because I'm like, I walked away for a minute.
Second. All right. Seriously, there are 2 third-person games that I'm super excited about, and it's Anthem and Division 2, because I don't think Ubisoft's going to screw up again. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to get the same amount of sales as the original Division got. But holy shit, I think it's going to be an amazing game. And I think it's going to really, scratch that itch for the people that love looters. And at the same time, not make it about money. And if you have played Division, you know that the only time you have to purchase anything is cosmetic completely. Okay, you can get everything else through the game itself. Okay, and I don't care about how I look really. Like, you could still get some things that will make you feel good, like be like, oh yeah, my dude looks cool as shit. But in all seriousness, like, away, even that E3 trailer, I was like, my God, this game is going to be amazing, because I'm a third-person shooter and I'm more realistic. Like, if you're getting shot at, you're going to take cover. I am sorry. Like, I don't care about, like, this jumping and shit. And then Anthem is just third person, and yes, it involves jumping, but they have, like, this crazy metal suit or whatever the hell it is on them. And it makes me want to play both of these games. I am super excited about both of them. They are probably going to be day one purchases. Absolutely not. Sorry. I'm sorry, Supersonic. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Or you as well, Mel.
Hey, I cannot. Hey,
you have to realize, yes, I have watched Disney. I have watched everything. I cannot play as those characters. I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
Dude, they're freaking awesome games, man, for real.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just not my bag, motherfucker. Okay? It's not. Like, I play video games
right in his bag, motherfucker. Just
no offense. This might sound really violent, but I play video games to take out aggression, and that involves hurting people in some way, shape, or form.
Jesus,
we gotta play pinata together then. Then you can use a shovel and smack the sour pinatas while I do everything
dark
else.
Side of
it has to be some kind of aggression. Like, I have to release that in the game, and it's weird, but that's what like when I play Gears, a lot of people just like, oh, you just play Gears. I play Gears because not only does it require skill, it requires like an in-depth knowledge of how to play the game. You need to know the maps. You need to know everything about the game to be good at it. If you don't, you're not good at it. You're just trying to shoot people. You're not trying to shotgun them. You're not trying to strafe and move, and wall bounce and do all these things. And there's no advantage to anybody. Nobody has an advantage. The game is the same. You can go and pick up the same weapon somebody else is. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about that game.
Foxy has an advantage. She drop shotted me in the face one day. Because she's better at the game. She has an advantage. That was one of my favorite gaming memories.
You have to understand the weapon. You know what I'm saying?
Xbox Yobi says he wants the game gift you.
Ooh. Wait, what? Xbox went silent.
Yo, what's up? I am
Yobi said, Xbox, what's your email? Put it out there so everybody can see it. He wants the game. Give you Spyro.
Spyro?
I would play that.
I want Spyro. That's not fair. If Xbox gets one, I get one.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's the wrong way to mooch, man.
That was totally the wrong way to mooch. All right, guys. I can tell you that every game on this list that I made is something that I'm excited for. That's why I chose those specific games. So yeah, I kind of cheated. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, I'm totally excited for. Anthem, oh my God, that's probably gonna have me stuck for quite a few days. Division 2, I'm excited for that. But I haven't watched any gameplay on it. I just really enjoyed the Division 1. I even went back in and tried to play some of it, but it was so lonely. That's all the best way I can describe it.
No, I agree with you.
Like,
I played it.
It was like, I don't know,
that's where you do get an edge in Division if you have friends. And as far as Anthem, EA can only go uphill from here. I'm just saying.
That game is kick-ass so far. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited for Anthem because OhSnaps is actually excited for that game. That is I guess you would consider it a looter shooter. And if she can get into that game, that means like We would have
have some quality time.
Yeah, we could have our Destiny experience in Anthem that I was hoping like she would get into Destiny and we would go into that whole story and grind out and all that good stuff. But we can do that in Anthem as well. I'll be happy, yeah.
Oh, that's so cute, Xbox.
Isn't it so cute?
It's a little gay, but okay.
Oh, wow.
Hey, yeah, that's what I want.
That's why all you frauds have not mentioned Crackdown at all.
All right, so listen, I'm not a romantic type of person, so yeah, I love hanging out with Xbot, but we'll never talk about romance, right?
But she just said today she wants to have a romantic dinner
there
at Chipotle.
Isn't Chipotle romantic, you guys?
Yeah,
I like Moe's better than Chipotle.
I've never been to Moe's.
We can hold hands on our way to the bathroom.
You know what makes Chipotle so romantic is you get to choose your type of bean. You can be you can either be courteous or not.
Yeah.
If we go to Chipotle, I'm gonna ask if we could get seated in the bukkake section.
Jesus.
We'll bring like a fake candle and we'll put it on the table. We'll be, you know what? We should even do this in New Haven so that way there's lots of people around. We'll look really weird.
Okay. First thing
no bukkake. That shit's nasty.
First thing when I got seated at Chipotle is please let me not get some salmonella. Thank you.
You know what? They haven't had that problem in a while. I don't think.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is when anytime that happens, a lot of people are like, "Oh, no, I'm not ever gonna eat there. I can't eat there." Blah blah blah. You're like, if you don't think that that's the safest place to eat right now after they had an outbreak, then you're crazy. That's like the safest place because they just had the issue. So now it's like they're on
the past 5
control.
years.
What?
You know what I mean?
I couldn't understand you both. Rebecca, Merry Christmas to you too, darling. Rebecca hit the super chat.
Why is everyone getting shit besides me?
Because you're whining about it.
Because you're super silent station.
Oh, Yobi said supersonic station.
I'm getting eyeballed over here at these Christmas parties.
I gotta get sound going in my ear.
Hey, we love you, Bochavan. Merry Christmas.
Supersonic, what's your email? I'm being nice. He's gonna send you a big old middle finger. Please do that.
It's gonna remind you of that sausage you saw in VR chat with the
the Christmas
Santa Claus hat on it. Yeah.
So I had a big sausage.
Oh, baby.
All right, so Blackbeard says Chick-fil-A is a romantic. I've never had Chick-fil-A, but I do want to try it.
I want to try that. Yeah.
Thank
Just
you.
on Sunday.
Not on Sunday. I know they're closed on Sunday. Yeah, Rebecca, my alerts are still broken for some reason. And then Salty said, "Can the panel please say Chipotle?"
Chipotle.
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 I don't know what we're doing wrong. Chipotle. I don't know what's going on anymore. All right, so let's move on. Did everybody give their opinions on those games? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Move on. I don't know what Salty just said in the chat. I think he just lost his marbles. All right. PUBG Vikendi Snow Map. It is available on the Xbox public test server. Shout out to Vogelskrig. Vogels did send me a DM on Twitter and let me know. And it was released first on mobile. So PUBG is obviously, I mean, it was first on PC, then on mobile, then on Xbox. So I'm a little bit offended about this. But at the same time, I still have not found the time to play it because I've either been working or shopping. Working and shopping. That's it.
Or playing VR, Mel.
No, bro. I haven't played VR in like 4 days. I'm dying. I'm like fainting over here. Maybe even 3 days.
I've been working, so I agree.
It's been horrible. So I'm like really struggling right now. And I really want to play VR, but I really want to play the snow map. And Chelsea was like, "Oh, you want to play with me?" And I'm like, "Nah, I get out of work at midnight." She was like, "Oh, bitch, I'm going to be sleeping." I'm like, "Yeah, bitch, I'm sorry." So that's been like the past few days. But I'm looking forward to trying out this map. I did watch The Average Sniper playing it. And it looks pretty cool. But I think it was Chelsea who told me that it's very rubber bandy, very shitty. It's not ready yet. So who here has played it?
What, the winter map? I did.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Go.
I haven't played it myself. I can't believe it, Xbot.
Yeah, I did. I gotta say.
Who are you, Xbot?
Well, Yo, I like the new maps that they're putting in PUBG, and the winter map, I really do like it. There's like a rundown, how do you say, like a fair, like a roller coaster and dinosaur statue and stuff like that on the map. There's a castle. There's like cool like winter villages and stuff like that. It's a really cool map. I love the maps that they have done, but in the menu, I want to be able to pick one of the maps and not just like pick a wheel. Like before this map goes into the regular game, right? If you go into the regular game now, you have like big battle royale, or you have the small one, and the small one's just the one jungle map. And if you get into the regular battle royale, they switch between the desert and the original map. I have no idea why I can't just pick the original map.
Does anybody notice why you always get the smaller jungle map more than anything? Does anybody understand why?
I said it, so I only get the smaller jungle map because I like it better.
I just want to be able to pick the map I want to go in, man. That's all.
So let's say you leave it open. You know what I mean?
You can do a custom game.
Yes, we did that. That was actually cool as hell. But
it was.
The problem is that it's going to be easier to have multiple smaller maps on the servers than multiple larger maps. Like, I never get the original map anymore. I never do. And
I did.
That's probably the problem. No, we did, but I'm saying, like, it's like 1 out of every 4 times we play.
Maybe
that
even 6 times.
Or we get the sand map or something like that. The sand is so much easier. There's very little textures. You know what I'm saying? So it's constantly like trying to just, like, let's say you could choose the snow map, and everybody chose it. The shit would crash, wouldn't it?
What?
I mean,
I don't
okay,
know.
you never played it. All right, let's say Xbox, you never played it. Mel hasn't played it. I haven't played it. Okay. Then let's say Sonic and Butcher Van have never played that map. What is the first thing you would pick?
That map.
Okay. And what I'm saying is there a way to defer the BS, the crashing and everything else, like you getting kicked out of the game and trying to join back and all that BS? That's their little like nuance to say, okay, you can pick the larger map, you can pick the smaller map, but you can get a choice between 2 and 2. You know what I mean? Or you get 4 choices. You don't really have a choice, but at least you know that you could get one or the other. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's their way to deter that crashing and shit, because if everybody wants to join one, it's going to cause a major problem. Either you're going to like get booted from it trying to join.
That they're like they can put a queue in if there's so many people picking that map and be like, all right, we'll put you in a wait, but you can start another map. You know what I'm saying? And then if it opens up,
no, I completely understand what you're saying, but
I just hate being
figured that out,
dude. I hate being thrown into the desert map because I like the map, but I like that map when I want to play it. You know what I'm saying? I like that old school. I feel like the first map,
the desert map is trash, bot. Let's all admit it.
I like the desert map, but I only like it. I only like it when I like it. The gameplay is so different in comparison to the original map that I don't feel like you can have them in kind of like that wheel of randomness there. Like you would have to be able to pick the desert map when you want the desert map and pick the original when you want the original. And I feel like they really need to make that an option in the game.
Okay, so hypothetically, all right, you had a choice between the desert map and the original map. What are you picking?
Original.
Okay. I would. Mel, would you pick the original map?
Hell yeah.
Okay. And then Sonic really doesn't play it, but in all realism, I have everybody that I played with on PUBG, they would rather have the original map. And the problem is that you are going to have everybody picking that one.
What about Butcher? You didn't ask him. Did he leave?
Yeah, I know, right?
My opinion doesn't
is gone.
He's
if you didn't notice.
No, I didn't.
Oh, he is in the closet.
He's out of the closet now. He has escaped.
Yes, he has a party to be.
Another thing to think of, like everybody you're talking about would go original map, right? But don't you think after a while, like some of those people would be like, all right, I had my fill. I had my fun with that. Now I'm going to go and play with the different style.
Xbox. We're talking about PUBG, dude. The more you know, the more areas you know, the better you're going to be. So most people would play the same map over and over again. And that's all I'm saying. Because the ultimate goal is to kill people and win. And I'm telling you, that is exactly the way it would happen. Like, I have had people all the time, like, I hate this new map. I hate this new map. Like, I like trying new things. That's the way I am as a human being. You know what I mean? I love, like, trying to, like, figure shit out. Like, I love the almost smarts you have to just say, you know what, I'm going to figure this map out, or I'm going to figure this game out, or I'm going to figure this out. And the problem is most people are like a Fortnite status. Like, I know what I know, and I'm going to do it, and it's going to be the end of story, and I'll kill people, and I'll win. And that's
Crispy, here's the thing. When you go into PUBG competitive, they do competitive with all the maps, and I hear what you're saying in terms of all the people and how they would pick the original map, but I think you're only scratching the surface, because I know at least with OhSnaps, she would play the original map a couple times, but then she would go to the jungle map a few times. She would go back and forth between those maps. Am I right, OhSnaps? You would go back and forth between those.
I would. I just don't want the desert map. That's why I pretty much don't play the original maps, because they always put us in the fucking desert or on the mini map.
You would agree with me that they should have an option where you can pick which map you want to go
without a doubt. That's one of my biggest gripes is we can't select our map yet. Like, it's 2019 almost. Get your shit together, PUBG. Get your shit together, because that's one of the reasons why I won't play, or I'll just play on the little jungle map. I'm gonna try the snow map. I will. I swear. Soon. But yeah. Anyways, Xbot.
Yo, what's up?
You questioned me, and then you stopped talking.
Well, no,
everybody hates me. I hate it. Everybody hates me.
Nobody hates you, sir.
I'm just kidding.
Nobody hates you, sir.
I'm in the Christmas spirit. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
I'm still tired.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Battle Royale. I'm still tired of it. I want it to end.
He speaks. I can't believe it.
I don't.
Super silent station.
I just hate that game so much. I don't hate it.
The game hates you. He just slithers around on the ground like an idiot. No offense.
Hey,
see, I try to have fun in it, run my friends over and stuff. That's about the only thing I do.
Oh snaps! How awesome is Yobi Gen right now? We can play Spyro now.
Incredibly awesome. That is so very kind of you, and I'm looking forward to it. But VR first. I really do, and you can share the controller on Mixer too. So when I stream on Mixer, I can share the controller on there. But VR first.
Okay. Oh my goodness!
Sorry,
that's okay, Yobi. I will be playing that game.
I'm gonna play.
I
swear. I
swear.
I need my VR fix, you guys. I'm freaking out.
She's one of us now. One of us. One of us.
It is so amazing. Like, all right, I gotta play more and stream more of my cooking game. And then I also want to do that scary thing.
Guys, you got to see her when she's playing the cooking game. Like, I sneak into the living room, and she is all about her business. She is like, her arms are going left and right, and she's got the serious look on her face. Like, you can tell. Like,
don't stand in front of her. My girlfriend did that, and I gave her a black eye on accident.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Crispy?
I said she could always cook for real, and that would do the same thing.
I don't cook. What's your problem? That's Xbot's job.
I miss rice and beans. She has not cooked like the actual Spanish rice and beans in so long.
Frito? What's that? Some frito?
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
I don't
that stuff
make
made
any
me
rice
fat,
anymore.
by the way.
You're welcome.
That could be a Christmas present for Xbot, you know.
Doesn't celebrate Christmas. So
I think it could.
Can't make it.
Mentally.
Dude, I don't celebrate Christmas, but my birthday is January 15th, though.
Are you sure?
My birthday is next Friday. Thank you very much.
Hey, I'm gonna put in the chat.
Friday.
Battle Royale is a fad.
Well, I forgot about your birthday if it was this Friday. But anyways, it's next Friday. Ding.
No, it's this Friday.
Wait, which Friday? This coming Friday?
This Friday. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Not this past Friday.
No.
Oh,
this Friday.
Oh, happy birthday.
So confusing.
BR is short for Battle Royale, right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same crap that everyone says about VR. VR is a fad. I'm gonna say BR is a fad.
It is a fad. It is a fad. Siberia, you wish your daughter a happy birthday from us.
Happy birthday, Siberia's daughter!
I really do love VR. It's so much fun. Like, it's like a whole nother world, and it's all I think about when I'm not in VR, living my life. So anyways, I just think about my cooking game. I even downloaded the mobile version of the game, and I was not happy about that. There are so many fucking ads. It pisses me off. But that's beside the point. It's a lot of fun.
You have no idea how excited I am right now.
Why?
Because I'm watching Spyro download.
Ooh.
I'm doing the same thing.
Oh!
Mine's at 49%. Or wait, no.
Guys.
2.44 gigabytes.
Whack. Crack
No,
is whack.
Yobi has no idea how, like, he has hooked me up with the Super Nintendo Mini, which I absolutely love that. You can ask OhSnaps. I talk about that thing, like, all the time. And now with Spyro, it's, like, just awesomeness.
So, real quick, you guys, for some reason, I'm not seeing some of the text messages, some of the messages in the chat. Okay. It's just simply not showing them. So Mr. Glass sent an image. It is the Razer keyboard and mouse.
Oh, yeah.
That's so pretty. So
How is that? Is that really pretty? Like, for $250?
Ouch.
Like,
it's ugly. It's friggin' ugly, guys.
Don't you think they would have had the mouse and keyboard split? You know what I'm saying? Where, like, you can have it on your lap, like one on each, like, leg, and you can really get into it. I thought they would do a lot more in terms of making it custom, making it kind of like lap friendly and stuff like that. I don't think that thing is worth $250, man.
Lap friendly, Xbox? Lap friendly?
Yes.
How many people are going to be sitting there putting the keyboard on their lap while they're gaming? It is incredibly hard to do that. I promise you it's not going to work, bot.
Players, I guarantee, dude, watch. They're going to have godlike aim when they play Fortnite on Xbox against us.
I'm not playing mouse and keyboard on anything
Fuck
anymore.
Fortnite. It's a big joke. They won't release anything that has to do with not building shit.
We're going to get...
Always going to build shit. We're going to build shit in Fortnite.
Crispy, take a Xanax. Jesus.
All right, guys.
I'm sorry. I'm not on pills like you, Supersonic. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Supersonic. He's not on pills like you.
Well, I have to be medicated. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. We forgive you. All right, guys. So let's move on. We're going to touch on one last topic before we wrap up the show.
Touch on.
All right. So Black Ops, they have a holiday event going on.
Who cares?
All right, next.
No, I'm just playing. Who?
There's a December 20th update. I'm going to kill you all. I'm not going to kill you all, but I'm going to think about it. Okay?
I'm too close. This is not good. I'm too close. This is not good.
Yeah, I know. You're in the same state. Like, what, a half-hour drive, if that? Me and Xbot. I'm going to drop Xbot off to you. How about that? No refunds, goddammit. No refunds.
Have some fun.
I'm sure you would. All right. So there was update December 20th with holiday-themed event modes. I want to know if anybody here has played it, or anybody in the chat, not even on the panel. There's Winter Calling in Zombies, Winter Events Shram for the black market. So I don't know what the hell Shreem is.
Shreem?
Shram? I can't read. My eyes are broken.
Chipotle!
So you can use tactical snowballs. How cool is that?
She said balls.
You're an asshole. Holiday-themed supply stashes. The maps are going to be decked out with festive lights and decorations. That is the best part of it. In Zombies, you have unique challenges. So I just want to hear from you guys if anybody's played it. I know a lot of people on my friends will start playing it. I don't know how many of you guys in here are.
I have a confession. Ever since I saw you steering away from Call of Duty, I uninstalled it from my Xbox.
He was like, yes.
I uninstalled that trash too.
It's not worthy of the Xbox.
Neutral.
None of us have it.
All right, well then, fuck you all. It's a fun game, and I would play it because there's holidays.
Yeah, why don't you play it? Oh, snaps!
The problem I have is I feel like Black Ops or Call of Duty in general has never really like truly gone into stuff like this, and I've played games multiple years upon years that it's like a given. Like Gears Miss has been going on for 5 years now. You know what I mean? Like, they want to get into it. That's fine. That's great and dandy, but don't act like it's a big deal. Not. I mean, there's so many games that I know that have just, added these little holiday things in there. Like, it might be like a skin. It might be like weapon skin or something simple. But it's always fun because then you see people like wearing things they wouldn't, or doing things that are just like wild,
it
or
brings
even
some new life to the game though.
I think Gears did the best when it came. I don't do holidays, but when you look at holiday like seasonal items, the ugly sweaters that they have in Gears 4 is probably the best thing I've ever seen in a video game when it comes to the holiday stuff. Yeah.
Yes.
How about zombies in the snow?
What?
In the winter.
Are they wearing sweaters?
I don't know. I haven't played this shit. But
I haven't played it either.
That's
what I'm asking
you.
I
feel like
you brought it up.
Would be frozen in the winter time. Like there should not be winter zombies because they wouldn't live.
Why would they be frozen?
There should not be a Call of Duty every day.
There's no brain. They just move.
All right. Well, don't they freeze?
Do they have nerves?
I don't know.
Do you stab them in the arm? And
zombies have died. I quit.
Or they still try to eat your face?
Welcome to the Zombie Anatomy Podcast.
What if a sheep became a zombie? Would it eat other sheep?
Why gotta bring up sheep? Why? You want to shear them, don't you?
Siberia said Melon needs to watch Game of Thrones, White Walkers. Siberia, I'm one of the few people in the world who has never seen an episode of Game of Thrones, and I don't intend to start now.
No, I never have either, Mel.
Oh, snap.
I never have.
Wear that like a badge of pride, because everybody's like Game of Thrones, and you're like, yep.
Okay.
Never
who's
people get mad at me if I tell them I haven't watched
Stranger Things.
Me.
I did.
I love that show.
I watched 4 episodes of that.
Z Black Rider said, "How is that possible?" No.
How dare you?
So nobody on this podcast has seen Game of Thrones?
I told you. If you don't watch something,
Bob
people
said
get
he
pissed
did.
off at you.
No, I watched Stranger Things.
All right, so Butcherman, he's not here to speak, but I feel like he's totally watched Game of Thrones.
Oh, actually, Stranger Things, I did watch the whole first season, then I forgot what happened, so I got to rewatch the first season before I watch it.
That's an interesting show. I mean,
I heard Game of Thrones, the first few seasons is game of incest.
No.
I just heard like they showed dicks on there, so I didn't want to watch dicks.
Yes, you did.
They showed dicks in Hereditary. The scary movie.
That movie was scary, not scary. I don't know if you guys seen it. Stop doing that, bot.
What was it called?
Hereditary.
They showed dicks.
Yeah.
Why are you asking?
It was old man dicks too.
Gross. I'm not gonna watch that.
Oh man.
Yeah, what kind of show is this where we can say dicks, but we can't say dildo sticks?
Oh, you said it. You said the
because I forgot, bot, but now I'm mad at you. Now I'm mad. You're fired.
I win!
At least the cat's happy on the screen.
Gotta have fun.
He's got this little light stick.
Money. Gotta have fun in this time of spending money. You just have to.
So, anyways,
constant money.
Since no one gives a shit about Black Ops anymore, Epic Games launched an official Fortnite merchandise store. And all I have to say about this is, why now? Like, I feel like they are so late with this official merchandise store. And
I don't think so.
What do you mean?
No, well, you see the hype of Fortnite, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's really like the hype was building and building, but right now it's kind of like in a groove.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as like wildly everybody's talking about it as it was like a few months ago, but it's in a really good groove right now, being in the top spot.
Mm-hmm.
So why not drop the merch shop now and really take advantage of, there's a lot of people in there playing it. They got a lot of content that they can duplicate, in terms of merchandise. It's the perfect time for them to do this.
Look, it's a amazing marketing move. It makes total sense because it's kind of dropped off the radar of people, and now you go and throw this in there. I mean, Epic has went from nothing to something very quickly. I mean, they have always had the Unreal Engine, but they never really had a game besides like Gears 3. Gears 3 is probably one of their best games of all time, but now Fortnite has completely surpassed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like people viewing it, people, just being excited about the game. And now like it's kind of dropped off just a tiny bit. It's not really like dropped off. Like that's one of the first things I see anytime I search anything gaming related is Fortnite.
Yeah, it's in the groove. It's not like,
but now they're like, okay, we got this for you now. And then people are going to get interested. And they kind of timed it perfectly. Holiday season, people are going to get gift cards. People are going to get all kinds of shit. People are going to be spending money. And unfortunately, like, people are so obsessed with this game. Not me personally, but I'm saying there's so many people that are obsessed with this game. They're going to start purchasing.
I have a question for you, though. All right, they're opening a merch store now. It's 2 days before Christmas. I don't know when they actually opened it or will open it. I don't know what the exact date was, but they screwed up because they should have done this months ago when the game was becoming even more popular.
Because you know why? Check this out. Oh snaps! When it comes to V-Bucks, how much in V-Bucks are like? Think about what the twins are getting. You can't buy a T-shirt
with V-Bucks, but
maybe you
can.
But,
oh my god!
Hold on, that buying V-Bucks that goes to them in terms of money. Now, all right, you have all the parents and everybody who got their kids like the cards for V-Bucks and everything, and now all of a sudden the merchandise store opens up, and you know how kids are when they see something that they want that's somewhere else. It doesn't matter what time of year it is or something like that. If there's something there that they really want, they will bug the hell out of their parents. And that's going to cause a lot of extra purchases and stuff like that. Well, and it's going to continue.
I just want the cheeseburger onesie, okay?
Yeah, $70 for a onesie, people.
Is this stuff that like you can't buy in the game?
It says coming soon. I don't know if that's the wrong thing.
I agree with you,
this is actual T-shirts and onesies and stuff.
Look, I agree with you, Mel. I believe they could have made money like earlier. They could have. But the thing is at this point, you've grown another little hype to it, and there are parents that are going to give V-Bucks. This is where we're at as a society. Like they're going to give digital content and be like, "Hey, this is what you're getting," and they could just show their kid their phone, and they're going to go nuts.
All right, so you guys can pre-order. Copy. I'm gonna paste this in the chat.
The thing, like.
But here's where they fucked up. People have been buying Fortnite T-shirts for months on Amazon because anybody can make them. All right, and sell them on Redbubble or whatever T-shirt making website that they use. All right, my mom hand-painted Fortnite T-shirts for my kids for their 11th birthday. She did a phenomenal job.
Well,
they love them.
They do.
Well, let me just say this right now, okay? And I understand what you're saying, and that's not wrong. What I'm saying is you remember when like you had the knockoff Nikes, and then you had the real Nikes, and people would kind of tell, like it would take a little bit, but once they tell, the whole school would know that you have knockoff Nikes.
Are those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing?
So what I'm saying is like now you have true Fortnite merchandise, okay? Rather than this knockoff, which has probably been going on for a while, So now them people that are just like, I need that, or mommy, I want that. You know what I mean? Like, bang. You know what I mean? Like the kid gets just one shirt and he's like, oh, I'm the shit, and nobody can say nothing because it's true. Some way, shape, or form, they're gonna show that it's true.
Well, in the tag area, it says Fortnite. I did notice that, like, in the back where your tag would be.
It's branding. You know what I mean? It's branding. It's true branding. Like it's like when I bought a set of Timbs when I was like 12 years old. You know what I mean? Like I had the Timbs, I had the real Timberlands. You know what I mean? And people were like, "What? Like, how did you get these or something?" You know what I mean? It's the wow factor. You know what I mean? Like you might spend $30 on the same Fortnite T-shirt that looks similar to the one that you could spend $10 on, but most kids want the $30 one because it's true merchandise.
You know what I mean? You know what I gotta say? With looking at Xbox and what they do with marketing and even like their first party studios, I think 343 needs to look over at Epic's. Whoever is running marketing over at Epic, they need to somehow, some way get them over to 343 and let them run marketing for Halo, man. I swear, because it would just go insane. They do a great job.
Epic has went from Gears of War Judgment with people who can fly, who they basically paid to make the game for the most part, okay, to Fortnite now. And Fortnite, as I've said before, was not the same game that they showed at their original E3. They said they were making the game. Okay, it looked nothing like it.
Oh, okay? Shoot. Yo, hold on. 1 second, Crispy. OhSnap's another reason why this is a great thing. They just opened up the Epic Game Store. Do you think that they're not going to advertise the merchandise on the Epic Game Store
online
for Fortnite as well? Yeah, on the website, they're going to have the merchandise store.
Ads.
They're insane with this.
Dude,
like,
if you could add your V-Bucks to that'd be great.
They still own the logo, Epic Games, like the original logo. I love that logo. It's one of the best like logos for like a publisher or anything like I've ever seen. Like it looks so like clean and just neat. Like I would buy a T-shirt just as it says Epic Games because I am a Gears fan and that's where it came from. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to deny it. Like when Cliffy B and Rod Ferguson were there, Gears 3 is one of the greatest games of all time. I'm sorry. Like it brought you in twists and turns and made you feel good. You know what I mean?
So they got me to go to their store because they gave away Subnautica for free. So
they were so intricate with everything they did then, and then they lost it for a bit because they kind of outsourced everything. And then now they brought it back. Like they're so intricate with Fortnite, even though I just want them to have a game mode that they don't build shit. That's all I require. Like I think so many people would play this game even more if it wasn't part of it. Like I don't.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
I don't mind the cartoon.
Hold on 1 second. I just want to say thank you to Siberia because it seems like he's gonna go off and play Sea of Thieves. But he said happy early birthday to me and the holidays for everybody else. So thank you, Siberia.
Happy holidays, Siberia. Have fun.
But I think they're doing the right thing. I think this is the perfect time to launch that because there are going to be kids that are going to get some kind of thing that has to do with Fortnite, or they could get like Xbox,
they're probably sending merchandise. They're probably sending some of that merchandise over to the Fortnite streamers as well, so they can wear it while they're streaming the game.
Don't worry, I put on Twitter that I want that stupid shit, and I put the Der Burger onesie up there. That's all I care about. I just want a onesie, you guys. Honestly, like even if it was from the dollar store, I would totally wear it.
A dollar store onesie.
I don't think they make them, but if they did, I would totally wear it. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up because it's time for Mel to go play some VR.
We did 2 hours, lady.
I know. I'm surprised. Butcher Van did get busted podcasting in the closet, so he had to come out of the closet and go communicate with people and chat and mingle and stuff like that. All the good stuff that you do during the holidays. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it. I know you guys have a lot of stuff going on. I know you're hanging out with family and you're wrapping presents and shopping and doing all those things. And if you don't celebrate, then you're probably on your Xbox. But whatever it is, you guys stopped in, hung out with us, and we appreciate it. So thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. Supersonic Station, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to, and all that good stuff?
Find me at whatever's in the description down below. I'm actually
lazy.
If you go to my YouTube, I'm only 4 subscribers shy of hitting 2,000, so I need 4 more subs.
Oh, nice.
Not sandwiches, just subscribers.
I would take the sandwiches. You guys go sub to his channel.
BLT. But yeah, other than that, I want to wish everyone happy holidays. Be safe. I hope you guys get good stuff for Christmas, and bless you all. Okay, next.
God bless us, everyone. Okay.
Wow.
Crispy Bomb, where can people find you? What are you up to? All that good stuff.
At Crispy Bomb on Twitter. You know where to find me on Xbox. Maybe I'll do a stream for my birthday because, you know, I have a couple days off and that. That's the 28th. And, yeah, I mean, I love being on this podcast. I hope everybody has a super spectacular, sextacular, happy holiday.
Whoa. Retract that statement.
You better
do not make babies on Christmas.
Love some coffee casuals and consoles, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Totes. Very nice. Xbot.
What's up?
Hey.
Ho.
Hey, girl. Hey. Where can people find you? What are you up to? All that fantabulous stuff.
Yeah, for people who don't know, I do have a small YouTube channel. It is called Xbot448. So you might want to go over there and hit the subscribe button. I am getting close to 3,500 subscribers. I cannot thank the community enough, but I will also say this is just the beginning. I think we can get a lot more done with my channel. Of course, we are going into the new year, so I have new ideas for content with my channel. So you might want to sub now and get ready for some new content throughout 2019. Other than that, follow me on Twitter at Xbot448. And for everybody out there who celebrates these holidays, you know, the spirit of giving, the spirit of, you know, loving one another and all that good stuff. I just want to remind you guys, like, it is good to see people out there like that once a year. Guys, let's try to do that and keep that feeling going all year long. I think that's the way it was intended to be. And I would love to see that. I know the gaming community that we're a part of is absolutely amazing. Huge shout out to my brother Yobi out there, hooking me up once again, brother. You are awesome. I am so proud to represent this gaming community. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thanks, Yobi. Also.
Well said, Xbot. Every day should be treated like a holiday. Stop being mean to people.
Does that mean every day no work?
Bro. Well said.
Even Sean Murray's here for the holidays.
Yeah, Sean Murray. That fuck face. He's here. No, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Definitely, you know, treat people how you want to be treated is what Xbot's saying. Like, all year long, there should not be one special day or 2 special days of the year where we treat people with kindness, but the day before you're cutting them off in the grocery store. You know what? Let me just not even start down that road.
Oh, no.
I just felt angry for a moment. Like, I have really bad anxiety. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you will see, like, I posted about it earlier today. Like, ugh, disgusting anxiety this time of year because I go outside and it's madness. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Yobi, thank you for hooking us up with Spyro. I know you sent it to Xbox, but we both benefit from it, so I'm really excited to play that.
And me too.
Thank you for hooking up Supersonic Station, even though you should not reward bad behavior and whining with bad behavior.
I would never
Super
do
Silent Station.
You are so lucky that he's a very giving person. Butchervan, you guys can find him on Twitter at, you know, Butchervan. Oh, no, it's Mr. Midlife Crisis.
Mr. Midlife Crisis. Yep.
Yeah, you guys want to go and follow him and check out his tweet where he asks you what game you guys want for Christmas because he will be doing some gifting.
Here's a hint, guys. Ask for deluxe editions. I think he wants you guys to really bump it up.
I do too because he was surprised that nobody has asked for a deluxe edition. So I just put it in the Twitter chat again. So go give him a follow. Go let him know what game you're interested in. I mean, I can't guarantee. I'm sure he's not like loaded with money, so you won't be able to get all thousands of people the gift. But I'm sure quite a few of you might receive a gift. Oh, I think he's only doing 2, so 2 special people. Whatever. I don't know. I'm all wrong. But anyways, guys, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and we'll see you next week on the next episode of Coffee Casuals and Consoles.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.